Are we live?
I don't know.
I can fix this a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to.
Are we live?
What was that one?
Are we live? I want to be like the going live magician. Are we live?
Cloud of smoke, poof. Oh, goodness.
What's up, guys? What's going on? What's up, Leaf? What's up? All right, we're starting to get people in here.
Can you do the scrolly thing on the Facebook comments?
Starting to see everybody on up in here. What's up? Happy announcement day. Yes, happy announcement day. You're right, Chad. Hey.
Chris, he took your job. You're slacking.
Hey, YouTube. Hey, Instagram. And hey, Facebook.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, boy. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Let's get on up in here. Yep, here from Kentucky. What's going on? Where we at, guys? Where we at? What's up? Greetings. What's going on? We got Adam, Chad, Richard, Kenny, Ben. We got Phil. We got Danny, Neil. Hey, from Michigan, Joseph, Michael, Xavier, Schmuppy Steve.
Oh, Schmuppy Steve.
Rich, good morning from California. Yeah, good morning over there. Josa, Road Culture from Mexico. That's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, awesome. We're starting to get some people in here. We're starting to get the wolf back in here, baby. Ow! Wolf pack, baby. Let's go, people. Where's my wolf pack at today?
Are you done?
Wait, are you drinking a Starbucks?
I am.
Unbelievable.
I have a gift card, so I'm some fancy white mocha, 4 shots of espresso.
Oh, God.
I needed coffee today. Like
Maybe try decaf?
No such thing. Death before decaf.
Hey, I'm high on Olight right now, okay?
That's
all I need.
There's Chris.
Actually, a little
Took
bit
you
of
long
coffee,
enough.
too. I've only had like half a cup of coffee a day, actually.
Jason, he has more coffee in this office than I think he's ever going to drink.
Mm-hmm.
I had gotten you Bones coffee, like a sample pack for your birthday. John had ordered some for the office. Like, there is literally just coffee everywhere. We don't need any more.
Yeah, I know. Like, well, this morning, I honestly, I didn't even have time to make coffee. Like,
No, not
when you announce a new sale and you work in marketing, you got a little bit of work to do.
Mm-hmm.
So we've just been freaking pounding it out all week, trying to get ready for this sale, trying to get ready for this announcement.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for tuning in. This is awesome. We got a ton of people in here. This is great. Today we're going to go over all of the awesome stuff that we have for our March 18th flash sale. And let's give away some brass i3 tees to everybody.
If you guys have not seen these yet. Very nice, very nice.
Yep. Nobody has these yet. This is a part of the sale. This is not the i5T that a lot of you have. This is the i3T, which a lot of people actually prefer, to be honest with you. 180 lumens. AAA battery. A lot of people put those 10440 batteries in there and make it like super bright. So yeah, they're really awesome. It's really great to see the i3T. A lot of people ask for it. They're like, yeah, the i5T is awesome, but i3T is what people have been wanting in brass. So it's good to see we just decided to do it as well.
Not too heavy. I mean, it is definitely a little more weighty than your normal ones. Like, there is a significant difference between like the desert tan here or the brass. Do I suggest them necessarily for like basketball shorts? Maybe not. They are a little hefty, but still obviously that AAA, skinny factor is a great part of this. So I think between the size and the weight, I think you guys will be just fine. Shorts, purses, whatever you throw them in. So
there you are.
I like them.
Anyways, it just went off on a tangent because we're giving those away. So hang out with us, learn about the sale, guys, and you could be one of the first people to have the brass i3T. So why not, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's start with the Baton Pro. I'm sorry, the Baton 3. You just dropped it.
I did.
You just dropped it. See, that's where my head's at today. I don't even know what's going on.
It's fine, guys. We're okay.
It's got some gravity to it.
Yeah, good choice of words, actually.
Starting with the Baton 3. If you guys know about the flashlights that I really prefer that we make, the S1R2 has always been one of them. I love my titanium S1R2. That's honestly probably one of my favorite lights that we've ever made, ever.
Drop dust.
So it's really awesome to see a new version of really my favorite EDC. I do like the S1R2, I do like the Baton Pro, but I end up not carrying them as much just because they are a little bit bigger, a little bit heavier, considering that I also carry usually a pretty large pocket knife. So I am a fan of carrying the smaller size stuff like the S1R2. This is literally the exact same size as the S1R2. And here's the kicker. You can actually charge the S1R2 in the Baton 3 charging case. So that should show you they're the exact same size.
S1R2, guys, it does fit. One thing to remember about this. So this is a neat little feature with the Baton 3 and its charging case. So Baton 3 is on. You can put it into the case while the light is turned on. And when you close the case, it shuts the light off.
Yeah.
It will not do that for the S1R2. So when you go to use your charging case for your S1R2, please make sure you turn your light off first. But otherwise, it does work just the same. Case closes just fine. So I think the total was 94 days of like overall runtime.
It's 94 days.
Yeah, 94 days of overall runtime. So the moonlight mode on the Baton 3 will run for 20 days. And plus the amount of charges you get from the case, you get 94 days out of the Baton 3 on moonlight mode, which is insane.
Yeah, the case itself will bring you up to 74 days of moonlight, and then the light itself will do 20 days. Cool thing about that too, the S1R2 actually has 8 days. So it's actually a 12-day increase on that moonlight mode. And I know we're just talking about moonlight, but actually all of the modes are like double the runtime with the Baton 3 compared to the S1R2, which is really cool because again, you can put the S1R2 in the same case. They're literally the same size. So you've got something that is no difference in form factor, but it's got double the runtimes, guys. And that was my biggest thing about the S1R2 is I was like, I just wish the S1R2 would have better run times because I'm always forced to like want to carry the S2R2 and the Baton Pro because they have the 18650 battery. They have better run times. So, but I always like carrying this smaller light, right? So it's like, I honestly, all I want is like an S1R2 with better run times. Like that's really what I want. And now we have it. It's literally an S1R2 with double the run times and a 20% increase in output because this is 1200 lumens on turbo mode versus 1000 lumens on turbo mode, you know, coming out of that guy. It's crazy that we got 1200 lumens out of this light, man.
I don't understand how that works. It just blows my mind. I don't understand.
I'm used to the original S10 that had like 400 lumens, and it was even bigger than this.
Yeah.
So now we went from like 400 lumens to 1200 lumens, and the light actually got smaller. And that's what's happened since like I've worked for the company. I think even like the first S10 that I had, it was like even less. It was like 300 lumens or something.
Wow.
So 1200 lumens of this is ridiculous, but obviously you're not always going to use it on 1200 lumens, so it's good to see that the lower modes, like 60 lumens, 300 lumens, those lower modes have double the run times. So that's, the light itself is legitimately better. Yeah. And I didn't really, because we wanted to kind of keep the video concise that we posted on YouTube. So we didn't really go into like the look of this that much. But if you take a look at this compared to the S1R2.
There's a lot of little cosmetic things that I actually only just noticed a few things just now as we were looking at it. It just is like, I don't know, it's more sleek. There's just something about it that I really like. The knurling is a lot more like the Warrior Mini than the little squares like we used to have. Yeah. The shape of the little bump where the button is different. It just looks really, really nice. The pocket clip I'm excited about also.
Yeah, that's really cool actually. So where the switch is, it kind of protrudes out a little bit. And on the S1R2, it's very blocky, but we actually kind of rounded out the edges here, if that makes sense, around the actual like protruding section for the switch. So it's a lot more refined. There's less pointy parts.
Yeah.
Everything's like rounded off. There's no like hot spots. I know people say that about pocket knives a lot. I know with the pocket knives that I carry, I like everything to be really rounded off. Like for instance, that's why I like the Shaman right here, because look how contoured and rounded off everything is on the scale. And I prefer that with pretty much anything that I carry. So it's really nice for it to be kind of rounded off around the switch versus it having these blocky kind of rough edges around the switch like the S1R2. Also, the clip has been refined a little bit. So you can see here, there's this flat section that pushes in at the front of the clip right here. And that allows it to just have a better hold on whatever you have it clipped to. Okay, so you're gonna have a stronger hold, but it's still simple, easy to get into your pants or pocket or whatever, because it still has that big lip there at the very beginning of the clip. So you can still fit it onto your pants or pocket. But you have this flat portion here that's going to hold a little bit better.
Yeah,
so it's not going to fall out as easily.
I like that little extra security.
You see that, guys? Nice. You see that like pushed in flat part there? So you're getting a better hold. Yeah.
Real quick, guys, the case does not work as a power bank, so it does not have that reverse charging, and it will fit the S1R Baton 2, yes.
Yep. So in terms of the actual like flashlight itself, you're getting better knurling with a better grip on the body. All the edges have been rounded off, so you're not going to have hot spots while holding it. And the clip has been refined to give you a better hold on whatever you have it clipped to. And those are really the big differences on the actual design of it. Again, the size is the same. You can even put the S1R2 in the Baton 3 charging case. So it's the exact same size flashlight.
What else? That's kind of...
Yeah, this is obviously the base is still magnetic. All right, the base is still magnetic.
Yes, it is.
It's still super strong.
Yep.
I just stuck it to this metal right here. You don't have any worries there attaching it to anything. And also, there's a magnet there in the bottom of the charging case. So when you put the light into the charging case, it literally sucks the light into the case. And it's a very cool sensation. I really like that.
Great, another thing for you to fidget with in the office.
Yeah, it's really awesome, man. It like you just let go and it's like shink. Does that make sense? That's the sound it makes. Shink. You know what I mean? Shink.
All right, kind of. All right,
and
I'll
then
give you that.
look. It's upside down
Yep.
with the lid not even on, and it's not falling out. That's really cool too.
The case is not available individually, so you have to buy the premium edition, which will be the light and the case. Now, when it comes to like what you get in the boxes, if you buy the premium edition, did it come with a lanyard?
Guys, it does not fit the S2R2. The
No.
charging case does not fit the S2R2.
S1R2.
The S2R2
S1.
has a bigger diameter and it's too long.
Yes.
It does not fit the S2R2.
No, S2.
This only works with the Baton 3 and the S1R2. Okay?
Did the premium one, when you opened it, come with a lanyard? I don't remember.
I feel like it did. You know what I feel like when I do that? You know the blizzards at Dairy Queen?
Dairy Queen Employee of the Month.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, hey, check this out. Mm-hmm. And they always give you that look too, like it's like dropping the mic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know if you guys can see this. So on the inside, there's an indicator light, which will be red or green on the status of your light. And then there's also one right above the charging port, which is green, yellow, red, flashing red, depending on where your battery is. So you have one for your light and you have one for the case.
Yes, the lanyard hole is in the clip,
Yeah.
guys. The lanyard hole is in the clip, and that allows us to make the flashlight smaller. If we had to put a hole somewhere, we'd have to make the end of the flashlight larger, which nobody wants that. So, but the clip is very. I don't really know. This might be a hard one to pull off, guys.
I wouldn't suggest it.
I
Yeah.
can't really pull this clip off. This joker's on there. All right.
Premium edition, if you buy the case, comes with a color matched USB-C charger. It will not come with the magnetic charger for the light. So when you buy the premium, you only get the USB-C one. You can use any of your other ones if you need to charge it otherwise. If you buy the light by itself, which is an option, you don't have to get it with the case. It will come with the standard magnetic charging.
I really like the Olight embossed on the top of the lid there. The lid itself, I wish like everybody watching this video right now could do this, like flick this thing open and close it. Like listen to that, guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then watch like when you flick it open, you know what I mean? Like,
Do you remember, like,
you could literally do this all day. Like,
please don't. Please don't.
like this isn't, it's another
No.
fidget. Yeah, no, everybody's talking.
I know.
This case's fidget factor is top of the scale, guys. I mean, you could just.
Looks like a big Zippo. See, tap the light out like a cigarette.
Oh,
I was just gonna
dude.
say that. Do you remember the old timey cigarette cases where people would be on TV and just like flip them open? That's what I feel like.
I went in the warehouse when we first got these. I went in the warehouse and with the warehouse guys, I went in there and I was like, guys, have you seen my new vape? And I flipped it open. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? It looks like one of those square vapes or whatever that people have.
Yeah, you get a black cable with the black premium edition and red with the red, so they are color matched. Dennis, at this point, I usually just keep my headphones in because that's literally all I hear all day. It's either the knife, a pen, or now it's gonna be this. I just keep my headphones in. I can't.
I freaking love this, guys. USB-C charges real quick. The indicator on the outside of the case is super advanced. It's not all right. So on the inside of the case, actually, you can see there the little green dot. Do you guys see that? So the one on the inside of the case shows you the battery level of the actual Baton 3 itself, and that one just goes from red to green. So if it's red, your Baton Pro is currently charging in your case. If it's green, your Baton Pro is fully charged and it's not charging anymore. But on the outside of the case, it actually has a 4-stage indicator to show you the battery level of the case.
Green is over 60%, yellow is 20 to 60, red is 10 to 20, flashing red is under 10%.
Yep, there you go. So
I think. Yes, I was
there's
right.
4 different levels of battery indications, I guess you could call it, on the outside of the case. Did we have to do that? No, it could have just been red to green. But nope, we're Olight, and we always take everything a step further. So there's 4 indicators for the case itself. And then on the inside, all you need to know is it red? Okay, my Baton 3 is not fully charged. It's green. Oh, it is fully charged. Okay?
So if your Baton 3 is charging and it finishes charging, it can stay in there indefinitely, Travis. Yes. So the case will cut power when your light is charged. So it's not going to constantly like overcharge or anything like that. So you can leave it in here all the time.
Yeah, also the customized IMR battery that comes in the Baton 3 is a protected cell. So it's not going to overcharge anyways. So you don't need to worry about that as well. So you have the case cutting off power and it's charging a fully protected cell.
No lanyard hole on the case, no, but the clip on the light has one.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that you just throw in your bag. I mean, it's no different than the mouse for your laptop or something. You just throw it in your bag. I mean, it's all good.
So it has an 18650 in it, and then plus the light. But it's heavy, but it's not you're not gonna notice this in a backpack or anything like that. In
You
a
can just
pocket,
throw it in your back pocket too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not any bigger than like a wallet or something like that.
I mean, yeah, no, it's really not that heavy. You can't engrave the case. I don't think it's. I think it's kind of, it's like a heavy duty plastic, I think, and it's got like a really nice matte finish. The red has a shine to it, which is kind of cool. So like this one doesn't really, but the red does.
Yeah. Can you guys? The black version is a super like matte finish. These are not glossy. They're not going to show fingerprints.
No, the red has a nice like reflect to it. But it's shiny, but it's matte, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like I know, like when you watch a cell phone review, like when the new iPhone or the new Samsung comes out or whatever, they always say fingerprint magnet. Everybody always says that. They're like, oh, the back of this phone's a fingerprint magnet. So you might want to put a case on it. These are not fingerprint magnets, dude. They don't show fingerprints. They are a matte finish. They're not glossy. They're not shiny, which is obviously preferred. People hate fingerprint magnets. Like I think it was like even my phone, like the iPhone 10 or whatever, was super glossy glass, and every time,
I'm looking for my phone.
if your finger even levitated above the glass, it was gonna have fingerprints all over it. Like everybody hates that crap, and then they started using frosted glass. So this is like a frosted kind of thing going on.
The battery in the case is built in, so you cannot change that. We don't have a blue one on hand, unfortunately. But as soon as we do get one, we'll be sure to show you guys. But only red and black at the moment.
Charles, they are $100 MSRP, but during the sale, they're discounted. So I mean, they're what are they during the sale?
So you guys can do. I am on the wrong page. So if you want the light by itself, which I think is kind of silly, like the case is such a good value, it is worth the little bit of extra money. Black or red by itself is on sale for $48.71 without the case. If you get it with the case, it's $64.97. They retail for $99.95. So for what, less than $20, you can get the case, which I think 3.7 times is how many extra charges that you can get out of that case. So that alone is just, plus it charges 2 different lights, absolutely worth the value. $64.97 for black or red. Blue is a limited edition, I think, so it is a little more, $71.47. But still, coming in on sale under $100 for the case and the light is phenomenal. All of that, all the premium editions, will qualify you for free shipping too.
Somebody was asking to show like the pocket for the case on YouTube here. So there you go.
Flip it real good. Great, now the song's in my head.
Yeah, there's the inside of the case. You can see the area there for the pocket clip. Okay.
Well, Travis, we'll get into all of the other lights too. I see you guys asking for the Marauders and stuff. We're gonna cover all of them. So.
Yeah, the inside, like the bottom of the case, kind of looks like the magnetic charging cable, like on the inside.
Yeah, it's pretty much what it is that one. We don't have the blue one, Charles. Sorry, not yet.
Another thing too, if you know, obviously we're gonna sell these without the charging case as well. So because of that, they work with the MCC3 charging cable.
Yeah.
They work with a regular magnetic charging cables.
S1, R2 will fit. Yes, for those of you who are just tuning in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if for some reason you don't have the case nearby, or you have an extra one without the case or whatever, you can just use the magnetic charging cables that you already have to charge up your Baton 3. It doesn't have to charge in this case.
You can get them in different bundles, guys, which we'll cover quick at the end once we go through all the other lights. So we have solo, we have bundles, literally everything that you could possibly need.
Yeah, the entire thing has a 5-year warranty, Jonathan. So that includes the case. Here, let me show you. Can you grab that box right there? Okay. Yeah, here's the box that it comes in. Very cool, by the way. It's the same kind of premium box that we have where it opens up like a book like that. But here's the box, and you can see there the 5-year warranty insignia, and that is on the premium edition. So the case and the Light are the same thing in terms of like warranty. Okay, you got a 5-year warranty on the whole thing. Okay.
Cool, very nice. All right, do we have any other questions about the Baton 3 before we check out some of the other ones that we got?
Will you be selling the cases by themselves? I do not know yet.
Yeah.
I do not know. If we get enough demand, I don't see why we wouldn't. I mean, we could, but obviously our emphasis is on people getting it with the Baton 3 for now. Yeah, I mean, it's something that we could do, but I wouldn't bet on it for now. It might be a while until we do something like that, but...
yeah, especially since, I mean, these only just came out, guys, so...
Yeah, and here's the thing, guys. You know, pick up a couple Baton 3 premiums, and then if you have your S1R2s with you as well, and your S1R2s need a charge, well, you can just pull your Baton 3 out that's already fully charged, pop in your S1R2, and then charge it with the case as well on the go. So, I mean, you can use the same case for multiple lights if that's what you want to do. Like, I would assume you guys are trying to get the cases for your S1R2s. I would assume that's what you're trying to do. So, just pick some of these up for now, and then you can just also use it for your S1R2s when you're on the go.
Leaf, I actually have like a Word document like comparison of the run times for the Baton 3 and the S1R2. I will get that in the group later on today when we're done here and after lunch and whatnot, so you guys can see the difference. You can see all the specs and stuff online, but it's significant, honestly.
Yeah, well, I'll just rattle a couple off
Yeah,
here.
there you go.
So again, we mentioned earlier that the half a lumen moonlight mode on the S1R2 is 8 days. On the 3, it's 20 days. That's a 12-day increase. For the 12 lumen mode, they both have a 12 lumen mode. On the S1R2, it's 20 hours. On the Baton 3, it's 33 hours. So 13-hour increase at 12 lumens. At 60 lumens for the S1R3, it's 3 hours and 40 minutes. At 60 lumens on the Baton 3, it is 7.5 hours. So again, double. There's a 300 lumen mode on the Baton 3, and then there's a 600 lumen mode on the S1R2. The thing is, the 600 lumen mode on the S1R2 only lasts for a minute and a half, drops down to 300, and that lasts for 45 minutes. So on the Baton 3, we did away with the 600 lumen mode for 1.5 minutes, and you go straight to 300, and that lasts for 95 minutes.
Which
so
is
you have,
insane.
Yeah. So scratch the 600 lumens for a minute and a half. It's only a minute and a half. That's not like the most useful thing in the world. But now you have 300 lumens for double the runtime compared to the S1R2.
Which is phenomenal.
And then the 1000 lumen mode on the S1R2, minute and a half, 1200 lumen mode, minute and a half. So the turbo modes are the same. But then when it drops down to 300 lumens, it's only 37 minutes on the S1R2 and 75 minutes on the Baton 3. So as I was saying in the beginning of this video, it's double the run times on like everything, guys. It's double the run times on like everything. Except for turbo mode, but you have a 20% increase on turbo mode, and the turbo modes are the exact same.
Yep.
I mean, it's crazy. And it's the same size flashlight, man.
So YouTube, what we're talking about right now as far as pricings and maybe some of the products, we are the US market, like we are the US marketing team here. So wherever you're from, go to olightworld.com. There's actually a drop-down menu that you can use to find your nearest Olight dealer and check with them to see what products they have, what their sale prices are if they're running one. But what we're talking about here is for the US market only.
Yeah, but the Baton 3s, they're not like a U.S. exclusive flashlight.
No.
If you're in a different country, I mean, I don't know about like right now, but eventually you'll be able to get the Baton 3. Like, this is a new like flagship release for the brand. Mm-hmm. So this isn't some like limited edition thing going on.
No.
We're going to continue producing the Baton 3 for a very long time. Same thing as the S1R2. We've made the S1R2 for like a couple of years now. So the Baton 3 isn't going away. This bad boy is going to be around for a very long time.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think that's pretty much.
Yeah, so guys, Baton 3, you got to get it, all right? The price is great. You know, they're 35% off. You know, they're 64.97 for the red and the black version, and then 71.47 for the super limited edition blue version. If you want the blue version, you're going to have to get it right when the sale starts, okay?
If you don't have early access, if you know what that is, if you fall into that, there will be stock left over for the actual start of the sale. So don't panic. So you will have an opportunity to get it no matter when you purchase, but do it as soon as you are able to, because I don't think they're going to last long.
Yeah, the battery sizes are the same. They both use the IMR 16340.
I don't know about the Perun Mini. I don't suggest putting that in there until we are confirmed with the engineers, but I would not suggest that at the moment.
Yeah, so grab these while you can, guys. It's a really good deal at that discounted rate. They're usually $100. So get them at $64.97 while you can. And then again, the blue one is a limited edition for this sale. They're going to sell out immediately. So if you want to get the blue version, you're going to have to get it March 18th at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Okay? Otherwise, you're not going to get the blue version. I'm telling you now, we don't have that many of them. They're going to sell out immediately.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, let's move on.
I'm so excited about this, by the way, because these are my favorite colors.
This looks so cool, guys. It looks so cool. The transition from the purple to like kind of that, I would say it's more of like a royal blue, is so clean, and it's such a nice kind of fade to the next color there, going from the head to the tail. It looks, it also accentuates the difference in color because of the knurling on the body.
Yeah.
Because you have these diagonal lines going through the other lines. You see that?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Can you guys see that?
The purple and the blue are both pretty different than what we have previously. I want to say, I mean, the purple is completely unique. The blue may be closer to the original Perun, but still, like, this is kind of their own colors for this light. So it's not going to match the M2R perfectly. It's not going to match the S2R purple perfectly. It is definitely one of a kind color scheme.
The 21700 in the Perun 2 is 4,000 milliamps instead of 5,000 milliamps because that's the one with the highest discharge rate. In order to have a light this small that goes to 2,500 lumens, we had to have a battery that has a higher discharge rate than the 5,000 lumen one. Okay, it's the same thing as the original Perun. The original Perun had a lower milliamp battery because, again, the battery had a higher discharge rate to get to that 2,000 lumen mode. And this has 2,500 lumens. So it's a very specific battery that allows us to get a light that is this small. Look, this isn't that big, guys. I mean, there it is on my hand. It's not that big of a flashlight that goes up to 2,500 lumens.
Which is a 25% increase from the original Perun, which is phenomenal.
Dude, look how cool this looks in the live video. It almost looks like it's wet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like crazy.
I have a nice little dragonfly knife with a purple and blue fade that's going to look perfect with this. But anyway, 2,500 lumens, guys. The low mode, which is 5 lumens, 12 and a half days. 30 lumens runs for 66 hours. So even that is super useful. It comes with the pocket clip. It comes with the headband. I know with the 21700 battery, everyone's kind of like, it's big, it's bulky, it's a little heavy. It does have the around the head and over the head, 3-strap headband. So it is super secure. When we first got the black and orange versions of these in, when we had gone outside to film, I had it on my head and it's really comfortable. You guys won't even really notice it. So it's definitely one of the better headlamp options.
Eric, they are limited.
Yes.
These are limited edition. We will not continue making these. These are for this sale.
Yes.
So if you want to get this version of the Perun 2, you're going to have to get it during the sale. Yep. Again, this is a sale exclusive. Yes. Yeah. So it looks really great. Again, Perun 2,500 lumens. If you guys haven't seen our YouTube video on the Perun, we actually just released a video like last week. Going over
a revisit, yeah.
Yeah, it was like a revisit, and we showed the performance. We have a huge parking lot here. We're in like an industrial park because we have a big warehouse right there, And the parking lot here is huge.
Yeah.
We literally lit up the whole parking lot when it was pitch black.
Yeah.
So it's wild, man. If you guys have a big yard, maybe you live on some land, anything like that, get a Perun 2 because you'll be able to light up the whole freaking thing, and you're not gonna have to even hold something in your hands.
It honestly blows the original Perun out of the water. I have said it numerous times, but we went outside to film, and we were kind of both like, oh crap, like this is actually really good. I don't know what I was expecting, but compared to the regular Perun, it is phenomenal. So
yeah, Perun 2 in this awesome purple gradient type finish. These are limited edition, and they are of course discounted for this sale.
$74.96 by itself, guys. All of the single lights are 25% off. When you get them in bundles, they're $35. So $74.96 plus all of the other bundles, which we'll cover later. But anyway, so again, qualifies for free shipping. And again, under $100. This is an awesome deal for this.
Yeah, here you go, guys. Let me get you. I mean, we are on 3 different screens right now, so sorry if I'm like kind of waving it around weird, but
everybody needs to.
But there it is, guys.
Why does it do this? I need to change like.
It looks gorgeous. If you collect Olights, you got to add this one to the collection. This thing just looks so freaking cool. If you show this to anybody, they're gonna be like, "Whoa!" Like, it's very, very cool. All right.
It's a great gift for your wives or girlfriends or daughters. Hint, hint.
And what I like about it is it's not just something that looks cool. It's a 2,500 lumen headlamp. It's literally one of the brightest headlamps on the market that you can buy.
When things are pretty and functional, I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite things. I love when we do like these crazy colors in these really good lights because I love having something that's a little flashy that you can kind of show off. What are you doing?
All right.
But will still actually really perform. So this is, I think we kind of nailed it on this one. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's funny. It's kind of a sleeper, right? Like people look at it and they're like, "Oh, look at that cute purple flashlight," and then you pump that bad boy up to 2,500 lumens. People are gonna go, "Okay, that's the brightest flashlight I've ever seen."
Just not in their eyeballs, please.
Okay. So a really, really cool addition to the sale, guys. If you want to get these, they are limited edition. They are discounted. Just check us out, olightstore.com, and you can see all of the deals and the bundles that we have for this.
The Perun 2, guys, does have the low battery vibrate. So I don't know what the percentage is. I would have to actually look. But when your battery does get below a certain percentage, it will give you that quick little vibrate like every 30 seconds or something like that. So you kind of know where you're at.
All right, let's get the Marauders. Woo. Moving on to the Marauder, guys. I know it's kind of a long video. Stick around if you can.
There's a lot going on today, guys.
Yeah, I mean, this is a big one, guys. Like every time we do a live video and we aren't releasing something new, everyone's like, "Where's the new stuff? Where's the new stuff?" So when we do come out with the new stuff, it's a lot to talk about. We got a lot going on, so it takes a while. All right, but we appreciate you guys sticking around if you can. And checking out all of this new awesome stuff for this sale. These are freaking awesome, guys. Okay. These are awesome. I love it with the black grip and the black accents. You got that big, beefy bezel there on the front. Look at that thing. Oh, yeah. Very, very cool. Marauder 2, 14,000 lumen flood mode there with the surrounding LEDs. And you have that center LED with the 800 meter beam distance. And just flip this switch to go back and forth between the 2 different light forms. And then the actual dial itself is very, very cool because the way that you flip through the modes is you simply just rotate this dial up and down and you can see them.
Yes, eyeballs.
We're getting real bright here, guys. We're getting real bright. But you can see you just rotate this up and down to change your modes. So it's not like the Baton series lights where you just got to hold down the switch and it'll just do it and then you just let go. Like this, you have full control because you're the one rotating it to each setting and then you just stop rotating when you get to the brightness that you want.
And if you guys can see, it doesn't stay for very long. So you have a battery and lumen level indicator 3 or three, blue LEDs on either side. And then as you scroll through, you can see them go up and down and whatever, but I'm not going to blind us at the moment. So really, really cool.
I think it was a cool color to pick, considering that this thing has such cool like milling and all the lines on it. Like this gear pattern here for this super overbuilt tail cap just looks really, really cool in this color.
Yeah, and like the turbine.
Yeah, it's got a
whatever
it's mimicking like a camera lens aperture. Like if you have one of those like little point and shoot cameras, there's like the little cover that goes in front of the lens when you're not using it and then kind of opens up like that. That's what this is mimicking. And it's just so cool to rotate that. And I just love this like big beefy like gear pattern here on the tail cap there.
Now this can be used as a power bank. So it's USB-C rechargeable. You can charge this thing in like 2.5 hours, which is insane.
Yeah, dude, 2.5 hours, and it has 5,000 milliamp, 21,700 batteries. The battery pack in this thing is massive.
Yep. If you use it as a power bank, there is a little light that will, I don't have anything to plug in at the moment, right here that will flash green so you know that it's actually discharging to whatever you're charging. So go check out our videos. There was a little clip in there of me like actually plugging in my phone and seeing that it charges and works. So that's pretty cool.
The like heat sinks that kind of go around the head here, and it's these like diagonal lines going around, look very cool in this color. You can see the light kind of hitting it as I like twirl it around here. That looks really great. It's just a cool design, guys. It's a really cool design. You know what these flashlights remind me of? Do you guys remember when cell phones were actually really cool? When they weren't just rectangle screens? Like when there were like sliders and the sidekicks that flipped around.
I love
and the
my
phones
envy.
The phones came in all the cool colors, and you had the razor and all that stuff. Like remember when cell phones were actually like really cool and had style? They weren't just glass rectangles. This like all of these awesome flashlights, this reminds me of like that. You know, I don't think of cell phones in their prime right now. They're just like little rectangle, little glass like computers.
Yeah.
But cell phones were actually cool when they were like the sliders and they flipped and they.
I never had
Like,
a sidekick because at the time Verizon didn't have the sidekick. I always had the LG Envy or whatever where it was blue and you split it up. That was pretty cool.
Dude, I get excited just thinking about all of my like old cell phones that I had back in the. They were so cool, man.
I still have a lot of them. I started out with one of those like unbreakable brick Nokias that you used to like play Snake on and like all of that. Like, yeah, Nokia, exactly. So that's what I started out on.
Dude, the Nokia that was like in the Matrix where you hit the button and the cover slid down and it showed like the little dial pad. Remember that? It was like shink.
Mine
you know
was
what I'm
just like a brick.
They were so great. Anyways, and everybody had different cell
the
phones.
Chocolates, yes, the LG chocolate. I forgot about that.
Everybody had different phones too. It wasn't like, oh, you got an iPhone just like everybody. All right, fine. Like, you'd like hang out with your friends and everybody would pull out their phone and you'd be like comparing your phones and checking each other's phones out. Like,
and it takes 12 minutes to send a text message because to get to one letter you have to push the button 3 times. God,
dude, the Blackberries were sick, dude. Yeah. Anyways, R.I.P. cool cell phones. So anyways, I feel like we're in that prime of flashlights. Like, flashlights are so cool right now. Like, look how cool these look, man.
And they're super functional. It's not like they just look pretty. That's the other thing too, is that like these are powerhouse of lights. So like you're actually getting good quality out of them.
Yeah, like I feel like flashlights are like in their prime. These are like they're just the coolest they've ever been. Anyways, look at this freaking case that it comes in. It comes with this, guys. If you buy one of these, you're getting this. Okay?
It also has its own thing, just like the other one does, the power blocks.
Yep, yeah, you got that wall adapter. It's like the 5. Let me see.
I don't remember. I didn't look at it.
Yeah, it's a 5 volt, and that's how you're getting that fast charging with the USB Type-C. 2.5 hours to charge three 21700 batteries, which is awesome.
I don't have the charging cable. It's down there at the moment, but it's just a black USB-C cable. So.
Yeah, so these are great, guys. An awesome way to store your light. It's a great way to protect your investment.
Yep.
You know, you can just throw this in the truck when you go somewhere, take this with you camping, and yeah, it just keeps the light safe, keeps it good to go, and you're not going to lose it because you're like, oh, it's in this big case. But it comes with this, guys. So when you order yours, this is going to show up at your house. All right?
25% off for the light by itself, $269.96. They retail for $359 and change. So that's, you know, $89.99 of savings. So that's actually pretty good, guys. Again, we have bundles available too, so head to the website to check those out. Yeah, I mean, what kind of pants are you wearing that you can fit that in your pocket? Speaking of like throwbacks, do you remember the old like Jenko jeans that were like super wide and giant
people say that like, oh, you need Jenkos for that.
There you go, that might work. So go get your LG chocolate or your Sidekick or Blackberry and Jenko jeans to carry your Marauder too.
You can grab the O-bulb too. So last two honorable mentions. We don't have to say a whole lot because we've been producing both of these for quite some time, but they're just in new finishes. So again, like we mentioned in the beginning, we are giving away some i3Ts at the end of this video, but here it is, guys. Solid brass i3T, 180 lumens, unless you want to use a 10440, and then it could be like crazy bright. And it's just an awesome light, guys. It's in this raw brass. It's going to patina over time, and you got to pick these up. They're only like $22.
Yep.
For $22, man.
Yeah.
For a solid brass i3T, like, come on.
Yeah. Orange O-bulb, guys. Really, really neat color combination. That's the coin, if everybody can see that there.
Yeah, the matching coin looks very, very cool.
Facebook, you're not focusing. Yeah, Facebook isn't focusing for some reason. There you go. And then YouTube. So really, really cool black and orange on that.
The blue line on it looks nice.
Yeah, I like the orange and blue. What team is that? Is that
Gators.
Florida? Your Gators? Yeah, there you go, guys.
I'm from Florida, so I do like the Gators, actually, so it's good for me.
These are $24.95, guys. They're not on sale, and they're actually not in any of the bundles. They are just as is. But for $24.95, I feel like you can never have enough of these things.
Well, here's the thing, guys. When the O-bulbs came out, I know we had discounts on them, but they're actually $29.95. And we continuously sell these constantly, all day, every day, at $29.95. Because I think even at $30, it's a good value. You get it backed by Olight's warranty. They're super useful. Again, comes with the metal coin, comes with the magnetic charging cable. So even at $30, I think the value's there.
Yeah.
But these are only $25. So people are like, oh, it's not discounted. It's like, well, actually, the O-bulbs are usually $30.
Yeah.
So this is actually $5 less than the standard MSRP for the O-bulb. And then you're getting in this really cool color. So, you know, obviously the focus for this sale is the Baton 3, the Marauder 2, the Perun 2, but I highly suggest at least adding a couple of these to your order. Maybe that will get you into a new free tier.
Which we'll go over real quick in a second.
You want to get those order totals up so you can get a better free tier flashlight. But yeah, add a couple of these to the cart at least. I know you guys probably already have one in a different color, so complete the collection at least and get at least one. But snag a few while they're $25 because actually they're usually $30.
We just got a new shed in my backyard. My dad's super excited. It's his little man cave. So when he's done doing what he's doing, I actually have a bunch of old bulbs that I got him that I'm going to stick the coins in on the wood on the shelves and stuff. So he's got just some extra light until we get the electric run out there. It's not a very big shed, but they light it up so nice. And I don't have to worry about leaving them out in the heat or the cold. We can grab them, bring them inside, and just throw them back in the coins when we go back out after they're charged. So really, really cool for that. Free tiers. If you are new, they don't stack. So whatever price point you fall into, you only get that particular light. So if your orders are $129 to $228, you're going to get a Desert Tan i3T. If you are $229 to $328, you're going to get M1T Raider Plus in Desert Tan, and then over $329 Black Seeker 2.
Yep, there you go. So keep your order totals in mind, all right? Make sure that you're getting the free tier that you want to get. What a lot of people do too is
Separate orders.
Yeah. Say that you want to spend like $500. Do a couple orders, and then you can get multiple free tier items.
Yeah.
I think everybody knows that one, right?
Pretty much.
So yeah, I mean, if your order's over $329 and it's enough to push you into another tier, then just do split orders, get the Seeker 2, and then put in another order, and then get the other free tier that you get with that second order, right?
Because all of these free tier price ranges are going to be free shipping, so you don't have to worry about whether you're going to fall into that or not. Like personally, if I'm going to buy, a couple $100 worth of stuff, I'll split it up into 3. If that'll give me 3 i3T and Desert Tan, like I'll give those away as gifts. Or, if I spend a lot and I get, 2 or 3 M1Ts, like again, give them away for gifts. I would get more use out of like some of these, multiples of these, than like a Seeker 2, since I already have like 3 of them, but plan accordingly, guys.
As of right now, the only purchase limit that I know of is on the Marauder 2. You can only get 2 of these. These are 2 per person. This is limited edition, and obviously there's a lot going on. These are very expensive to produce. So because of that, we're not going to have as many Marauder 2s as we have Perun 2s, right?
Yeah.
So because of that, there's only 2 of these per person. I know they're expensive. I know people are saying, wow, people would buy 2, but you'd be amazed. We're going to get messages from people saying they want to buy 6, right? So it's 2 per person on these. We apologize if you want to get more than 2, but we got to give everybody a chance, and there really isn't that many of these. It's the limited edition Marauder 2s. We didn't make that many.
Guys, do we have any questions? That's all of our products. That's this sale, guys.
So, Baton 3 with the wireless charging case in black, red, blue. The purple gradient Perun 2.
You have brass i3T. You have orange O-bulb. You have orange Marauder 2 and free tiers. So, guys, go to the website and check out all of the options as far as bundles and this and that, because I literally have like 4 pages of like pricing and stuff here. It'll take me forever to go through them. You can get all of them singles. You can get some bundled with each other's. There's, I think, one like mega pack, I guess. I think it's the Marauder 2, the Perun 2, and a blue Baton 3. I think that's what it is. Don't quote me on that. But go check out the website because it'll take me forever to go through it.
Let's see.
I don't think anything else is on sale. I think it's just this stuff.
Yeah, it's just this stuff.
one,
It's just
yeah.
exclusive lights, okay? The only time where we just put everything on sale is like Black Friday. When we have these exclusive product sales, that's what's on sale. So if you want just a different light, like standard black version or something like that, it's just going to be normal pricing, okay? If you guys have not watched it yet and you want to know more about all of this stuff and the deals, please watch our YouTube video that we just put up on the Olight World YouTube channel this morning. We
also have in-depth videos of the Marauder 2 and the Perun 2. We covered a lot of the Baton 3 in the one that we just released. So go check those out, and literally you guys, everything you need to know is in those videos.
Yep. And that's where we are, guys. Okay, so hopefully you're really excited about this sale. This is like a huge, crazy sale. I was telling her, I was like, it kind of feels like Black Friday right now.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
This is an absolute bonkers sale to just like have in March. It's like
technically 2 completely brand new products, the Baton 3 and the case. You have 2, 3, 4 new colors of popular existing products for ridiculous sale prices. Like, we nailed it.
Yeah, very, very cool, guys. So please pick up some of this stuff if you can. The sale, again, is next Thursday, March 18th. Okay, so today's Friday, so 6 days from now, Thursday night, at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So it's going to be 5 o'clock California, 6 o'clock Colorado, 7 o'clock Texas, 8 o'clock East Coast. And then Alaska and Hawaii, you can figure it out. No, I'm just
Xavier, what time is it?
I think Alaska's like 4 hours, so it's like 4 p.m. for
we
Alaska.
always,
and I think it's like 6 hours for Hawaii, so it might be like 2 p.m. for Hawaii.
I think something like that,
But yeah, so that's Thursday, guys. So mark your calendars, Thursday night. Also, there's a reason why we put all of this stuff on our website a week before you can buy it. So that you can actually figure out what you want to buy before the sale starts. Make a shopping list.
Yes, plan out your bundles so you get the free tiers you want.
We got dudes with Excel spreadsheets already in the freaking Facebook group, okay?
Yes.
Like,
I love it. I love that.
Like, figure out what you want, put your order total together, figure out which free tier flashlight you can get, and make sure that you can afford it and all of that good stuff. But I mean, go ahead and figure out what you wanna do.
Yep.
I'm going to be so hungover. Yeah, it is the day after St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. The sale is the day after St. Patrick's Day. If that's easier for you to remember.
But it's 8 p.m. Eastern, so we're not running into like, oh, it's 6 a.m. in California, like whatever. Like, it's later in the day, so you guys should have enough time. Drink your Pedialyte, have something to eat, get a greasy Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. You'll be fine. You'll be all right.
Okay, let's go ahead and give away these brass i3Ts. We've been live for like a million years already. We apologize for taking so long, but if you guys are still with us, we do really appreciate you hanging out with us today.
Yes, we know the wall is coming down.
The wall is coming down, guys.
So these guys, they're adhesive, and it's actually the fact that I'm in a long sleeve shirt at the moment. I'm surprised. It's very, very warm in here, so they don't like to stick. So don't judge. I fix it every day. I missed that one. All right, mind your business.
Okay, let me just find something here. So we're gonna do Instagram's question first.
Yes.
After Instagram, we are going to do YouTube's question, and then we're gonna do Facebook's afterwards. So if you're on Facebook,
are the laggiest.
Yeah, just chill. We're gonna get to Facebook. Just chill.
All right, so Instagram, I do see some readies, but let's get a few more.
Yeah, let's get readies in the comment section of Instagram, and then we're going to do Instagram's question first. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, just hang out for a second. As soon as we find the winner for Instagram, we're going to move on to Facebook. Okay?
Alrighty. I think we got enough rolling in.
Good.
All right, Instagram. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is the candela of the Baton 3?
Oh.
What is the candela of the Baton 3?
Instagram. This one is you guys. Let's see who's paying attention.
I need another cup of coffee, folks.
I do not.
That was my first cup.
Yeah, you had your caffeine intake late today.
Okay. So I see the right answer. Let's just make sure. So we got readies. He did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's fine. Josh Regal.
All right. You guys, we're going to have to start, like, cutting off you guys who win consistently, like we do with Kevin. So, Josh, you're cut off for this week. But, Josh, 6, 8, 8, 9. So, that's still an impressive candela for such a little light.
Yep. So, awesome. All right, send us a message with your address, and we will ship out your brass i3T. Okay?
Yeah, Josh, I have your info, but just make sure nothing changed. Message me and I'll get you set up.
Cool. Awesome. All right. Thank you so much, Instagram. Go to olightstore.com. Check out the sale. Figure out what you want. Make a shopping list.
Yes.
Get ready for Thursday, 8 p.m. next week. All right? Thank you so much, Instagram. We'll see you all later. Peace.
Bye, guys.
Okay. YouTube.
Kevin, you're starting to have competition. Other people are winning as much as you.
All right. YouTube.
All right. YouTube, this one is for you guys. I think let's get a few readies rolling in.
Okay. YouTube is ready.
They are ready.
YouTube's ready. All right.
Are you ready?
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. YouTube, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How many inches long is the Baton 3? How many inches long is the Baton 3?
Oh my God, YouTube comments come in so fast.
How many inches long is the Baton 3? Facebook, hang out with us. Hang out with us, Facebook.
Oh, geez. All right.
All right.
Hang on,
All right.
guys.
All right.
We do have a right answer, but let's just scroll back to make sure we didn't miss anybody.
All right. Okay, I've got Scott Johnston.
Very nice, Scott.
Scott Johnston, you win, buddy. It's 2.48 inches, all right? It's like these lights are the length of my pinky finger.
Scott, you can, if you have Facebook, I'm on Facebook under Olight Kelly. I have an Instagram under Olight Kelly. You can email me at kellyolight@gmail.com. Whatever is more convenient for you, let me know. Get me your shipping address and everything, and I will help you get that brass eye 3T.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much, YouTube. You guys
Thanks,
are freaking
guys.
awesome. Check out the video that we posted this
Yes.
morning with all of this stuff. We are giving away a Baton 3 Premium Edition in that video.
yeah.
So at the very least, click over to that video when you log out of this live video and enter that giveaway, okay?
It takes no time. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment, and we just randomly pick somebody. And you get to pick your color, whether you want blue, red, black, whatever.
Olightstore.com, Thursday, March 18th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We will see you guys later. Next week, we're actually posting a Baton 3 torture test. So definitely hit the notification bell on this YouTube channel, because then you'll be notified when we come out with that Baton 3 torture test. And that one's going to be a lot of fun, guys. That's what you want to see anyways. We got a brand new light. Let's torture test it. Let's see how...
You can break my heart while we film it.
Let's see how rugged the thing
I hate it. It's horrible. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out.
All right, see you guys later. Thank you, YouTube.
All right.